Social clubs. They are an interesting program that allows individuals who tend to be homebound be able to come out and enjoy various different aspects of their life. Today, Christopher Cooley, Technology for Independence, is going to be talking about one such social club, We Thrive Together. So stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode of Technology for Independence with Christopher Cooley. Today, Christopher has two guests who's going to be talking about social clubs, in particular, We Thrive Together. Chris, I really enjoy all the programs that you have. Thank you for coming on.
Patrick, I enjoy giving others a voice. Those that may not have that voice or that chance to talk about their independence, talk about their group. Advocacy is a great thing here in Ohio. Advocacy matters to us. So I always want to give them a voice to advocate for themselves and show their advocacy work that they've been doing. Social club called We Thrive Together started back in 2020 when the pandemic started, where the individuals that have multiple disabilities also have other disabilities that keep them from being able to get out and enjoy life. And so, it became a big thing here in Ohio, We Thrive Together, to help individuals to feel like that they're part of the community and they have friends to talk to. So I want to turn it over to Heather. Let her tell us a little bit about herself, her disability, technology she may use, and what does she do for We Thrive Together. Heather?
My name is Heather Rogers. I have cerebral palsy. Yes, a friend of mine. I am a host, mostly a host for the Buddha program. The participants that want to have their own programs, more assistance, we are able to help them with videos, sharing games, and then after the programs, like my clock, I have my own program. We just talk or play games.
So, Marcy, tell us a little bit about you. How did you end up being part of We Thrive Together?
My name is Marcy Strotter, and how I'm on the Franklin County Board of DD, and I am their vice chair. And I am a Project STIR state trainer. I teach other people with disabilities how to speak up for themselves and learn their rights and responsibilities and how to be a self-advocate. And I'm also an Angelson's ambassador. But how I became to be involved with We Thrive Together, it was in 2020, and a guy named Christopher Milo, he came to the Synergy conference. I met him and stuff and different things. I was on his show, his Zoom show on We Thrive Together, and then ever since then, I've been hooked into We Thrive Together. I'm on their advisory board because we have a advisory board. We haven't met in a long time, but we have one. We also do games. We play, and then we also have our social hour where we talk on Zoom, or we have our own little groups on Facebook Messenger, and we're all from different parts of the state or might not even live in the state of, some people don't even live in the state of Ohio. And we just go and we talk, and The most of my friends that I have, the majority of them are on We Thrive Together and Project Stir, and we all live in different counties. And we talk so much together, it's like we live in the same county. And we're just real good friends. So on the screen, what you see here is our We Thrive Together virtual social club. If you would like to join us, just go to the website We Thrive Together.
So it's always great to have social club for individuals that, just need that social environment, making new friends. Like Marty said, she said that she met a lot of her friends on this social club, which we thrive together. And on the screen, you'll see it says advocacy workshop. You'll find other workshops that they're doing, so many games, other events that they may be coffee time, baking, cooking, different types of events. You'll go to their calendar and see some of their events on their calendar. And they also have a leadership academy, which that means that they all come together and they talk about how they could be stronger in their community, how they could bring advocacy work together and work together as one team, as an academy. So that is a great workshop and it's always free. Everything that you see here is a free event and workshop, good for folks that are maybe in a nursing home, have nothing to do, that may get bored easy. They're welcome to come and join these events online.
With We Thrive Together, we are trying to spread the word, to spread across the United States. We have participants from California, from North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Arizona, and we're trying to spread out more. And Steve is talking about extending, extending the time to midnight, because some areas are awake until midnight. So we don't know when that will happen, but we are trying to extend our program longer.
Does everybody have to have a disability to join this social club?
No, you don't have to be disabled. Any age also can join. Young or older. We have a different groups. One is called Warriors. I think Warriors is for the elderly people can join, and the Storm, I think, is for the youngest, like high school kids, and they can join their programs. Also, I don't know, we don't know if they're like going to join us one day. And yes, the RV, we are trying to figure out fundraisers for the RV. I don't know where you can open it up. First the RV, but like you can open the RV up to see inside. It's it's for just it's for wheelchair bound too. The RV. So we are all excited for the RV to come through.
We also who joins are people like in day programs show up. So when they're in their day programs, the groups get on We Thrive together with their instructors that they have, and it's like a group activity for them. And then also there's different organizations that get on there, people that work in those organizations. And like we have a Advocacy Wednesday where we have different guest speakers that come and talk about their organization or different advocacy groups that they're involved in, different things like that.
So this social group, so is it just only on Zoom or is it on Facebook or any other social media?
I think it's mostly on We Work Together. We do post it on Facebook to promote our 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 team.
Like Heather said, yeah, we do it mostly on Zoom, but some of us that are really good friends on there, we also make our own rooms on Facebook Messenger and talk.
That is awesome that we can have a social club just like that for individuals with multiple disabilities and individuals that want to come and learn about other individuals with multiple disabilities. Maybe, learn about advocacy work, learn about, how does individuals live independently in their own homes. So it's a great opportunity, a great motto to be able to have something like this in our state of Ohio here. So is it ran by a grant or do you guys know how does the funding get started?
We Cuyahoga County is free because our authority is supporting us, but for other counties down the future and down the line, I'm sorry, they're trying to make them pay for their individuals that want to join.
Well, another thing they have is they get grants from DD Council for some of the stuff that we do.
That's awesome. So if somebody wanted to support and be part of social club and help with funding and things, so who would they contact? You guys give us a contact name?
Steve Pelton.
Yeah.
And who is Christopher Mila?
Heather, would you
Okay.
like to say it? You can do it since I said Steve's name.
I think Christopher Mile is a assistant to Steve, and he does 13 messages. 13 messages is like different for Mercy. Can you help me with that?
13 Messages of Milo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Christopher, he's a public speaker, and he's also a musician, and he plays the piano, and he travels across the state to like schools, county boards, and different things like that to spread the word in advocacy and giving people some flavor to support them. There's also a girl named Melissa that helps. She lives in, is it Pennsylvania?
Yes.
She lives in Pennsylvania. So we're like all across the United States. So that's the one part of getting help, like virtually and stuff, because it makes a good team.
It's always good to have, Steve Pelton and also Christopher Milo coming together and making this social event club happen and helping support that every day. I see on Facebook that, you have event calendars that come up every day, what's going to happen throughout that day. And so it really amazes me. You start early in the morning with exercises. I can't get up that early to do exercises, but I love it because individuals that do get up that early love to get on there and be able to talk and be able to do their exercise and then drink their coffee and have that great conversation with friends, knowing that they're not alone out there in this world. There are, others out there just like them. When I went to Helen Keller, I learned how I wasn't alone, with my deaf and my blindness, my deafness and blindness. There was others like me, and I was able to focus on finding groups for myself and allowing myself to be part of those groups, of the deaf group, deaf blind groups, and knowing that they're out there, they're supporting me too, as I support them. Heather, what do you think about advocacy? What's that mean to you?
Advocacy to me is to speak up for yourself or for someone that needs assistance speaking up.
Awesome. So do you go and celebrate in March for Disability Awareness Month?
I don't go out because I never, tell you the truth, I never knew it until I came until we spent together. We had a special month for cerebral palsy.
What about you, Marcy? What do you think about advocacy? What's it mean to you?
Advocacy means a lot to me. Advocacy has taught me how to speak up for myself. It's taught me about rights and responsibilities. It's taught me how to work together with others to make a big impact in your community and make changes. And like one thing that I like to do is go to DD Awareness Day at the State House it's going to be on March 4th. I go every year, and then I also go with a group of people to Washington D.C. and go up to Capitol Hill and talk to legislators and senators about advocacy. So advocacy is really, really important to me, and I think that it is really, people are really, really getting it now.
So what do you do at the State House here in Ohio?
So at the State House for DD Awareness Day, the Advocacy Day, they have an open like a ceremony of a different thing. A committee puts it all to get the program together, and we have that for it's either an hour, 2 hours, and it's a big event. But then after that, you go in to see your senators and legislators. And so you go through the state house to find who your senator and legislator is, or their aide if they can't join you. And you tell them what do you want? Better pay or something about SSI, SSDI. You want to work, you want the marriage penalty to be passed so you can get married, for people with disabilities to get married. But anything that you want to talk about and you want the senators and legislators to know, and their aides there, you can say it to them, and that's a good time to do it, and they hear you.
Awesome. So does We Thrive Together Social Club do an event on that day so others
Yes.
can come in and watch?
Yes, so We Thrive Together, the majority of the people on there, they go to DD Awareness Day. And so Steve might be doing a little videotaping of us, and we do a little videotaping of the State House and something like that, and he'll interview people and he'll go across there. But the majority of people, when you see it, the majority of people that are like on We Thrive Together, they're at the State House. One thing is for it when it comes out on the day of registration, you have to hurry up and sign up because it gets filled very quickly. And it gets filled sometimes on the same day. So it's very good to keep an eye out when it's going to come out and the date. And then once you see the time the registration starts, get on there and start typing and sign yourself in.
Great. That's great information, Marcy.
With the social club We Thrive Together, is there one particular set of circumstances that you're very proud of that you'd like to share?
I'm very proud of my friends from We Thrive Together. We all make a good team. We all have fun together. We all have good chats together. Me and Heather are really good friends. We didn't know each other or seen each other until what was it, like 3 years ago, Heather, at the We Thrive Together Carnival when I went to I went to Cleveland and we all met, and Steve had a big carnival, and that's how some of us got to see each other. But our big reunion is when we go to Synergy, and the majority of us are there, and we have fun with each other and stuff like that. So we always can't wait to October because we know that everybody will be there.
Yeah.
What about you, Heather?
The same thing. I'm proud that Steve and Alyssa and Christopher and Mayo want me to work for them. So we're one big happy family.
Very good. Chris, are you a member or are you planning on joining?
I have been to some of their events virtually. I've also have went there and did Tech Tuesday, Tech Thursday, talk about technology, how technology can help them live independently. So yeah, I am pretty, involved with them. And so, and I encourage everyone to give them a try.
Any final words, Marcy, Heather, Chris?
Yes, Alyssa is one big part of this program. She works every day with the programs. So sometimes from 10 to 8 and Fridays off. So
It's like if you wanna join We Thrive Together, it's a cool group to be a part of. You'll make a lot of friends. You'll make close friends. Like something else that we do, Patrick and Chris, is we sometimes a group of us we would meet up and go to, like, some of us we would go to see each other and make special trips each month. There's some of our friends from a different county that comes to visit us in different parts of the state and makes a special trip to come and see different people, like either for our birthdays or something like that. But we all like keep in contact.
Okay, good. How about you, Chris? Any final words?
I would like to say, We Thrive Together is a great social club. It's like, supporting each other, in a community that may not be able to get out into the world or maybe out into their community. This is a way that they can become more stronger together and be one community for all.
This is Technology for Independence with Christopher Cooley. Today's guests have been Heather Rogers and Marcy Strotter. Chris, great show. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.